Carl Coulage for the Sports Hit List. By the fans and for the fans, thank you for joining us for NFL Week 11. I have my contributors in the building waiting. I'm not going to waste any time. Today we have the Giants and the Bucks, Dolphins and the Jets, Packers and the Vikings, Saints and the Eagles. We have Washington Football Team and the Panthers, Colts and the Bills, Lions and the Browns. We have the 49ers and the Jags, Texans and the Titans, Ravens and the Bears, Bengals and the Raiders, Cowboys, Chiefs, Cards, Seahawks, Steelers, and the Chargers. Sir, how you doing? How's it going, sir?
What's up, baby? How you feeling, Carl?
I'm good, man. I'm good. We're back here. I have a very special guest, someone new who's never been on, but
the homie. Look
he's
at
been
that.
a big supporter of the Hit List brand. I have to give him a special shout out. He always pulls up, always manages to find a way to support us. I'm going to have him come in. We told him we have him as a special guest. How you doing, sir?
Hey, what's going on? Doing good.
Kasim, thank you so much, man. Listen, I have to tell you, you've been a big supporter of the brand. We definitely appreciate the love and support since you've joined the group. You always pull up to the comments. We definitely appreciate the love and support. So figured I'd have you on here this week.
No doubt. Happy to be here.
We're waiting on Travis. Travis is usually on CPT, so he'll be in here at some point running his mouth. But he's usually on his own time, so Lord knows what he's up to and what he's doing. But we could start off light if you guys want.
As long as he don't show up in here with a Moses outfit, we straight, baby.
That was sir. I was in Miami that time. I had to drink for that one.
We have breaking news. Lamar is out. Nobody wanted to change their picks. They're 6-3 going against the Bears.
Yeah, I had changed that.
Everyone's going for the Ravens. Kasim, who do you have here in this matchup?
Yeah, I guess Lamar had a case of them bad guts again. So I'm going Bears. I had went with the Bears on this one.
But you had but before the news you had the Ravens, right?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I had the Ravens, but with that, I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna have to change that up.
All right. Just to let everybody also know, we are now streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. We do have a Twitter. I don't promote it as much, but we're streaming on that Twitter platform to try to build up our audience. So if anyone is into Twitter and they hate Facebook, you can go onto Twitter and watch our feed, Sports Hit List, type it in, you can find it. Paul, who do you have in this game?
Okay.
I'm rolling Ravens, bro. Let me tell you why. This isn't it's a shock to the sports world, but it ain't a shock to Baltimore. Bro been out all week of practice. They were able to prepare and have Huntley ready to go with RG3 behind him. You'll see a long and strong, heavy run game as usual. So if you got Murray sitting on your bench in fantasy football, expect a lot of Latavius Murray with Freeman today. And all you need is a couple deep shots. But defensively, I think they'll dominate this game. I'm not sure that they'll be able to protect Justin Fields. I don't care that it's in the Windy City. I'm going Ravens still. I'm not going to change that pick.
All right. So everybody's pretty
Khalil
much...
Mack got hurt too. Yeah, he was out. Yeah, he's out for the season too. Khalil Mack just found out. Damn.
All right. Foot surgery.
Let's
can't catch a break.
Here he goes, Mr. Always Ready. Here comes somebody filling in for Travis. I don't know where Travis is, but somebody else is in his spot.
It better be my bro from the 407.
I don't know. Somebody else coming in to fill in, helping out Travis over here. Let's see who it is.
Shout out to Greg coming through hot from
Texas. In the clutch from Texas.
Okay.
From Texas in the clutch.
What up?
No, Greg, I've never seen you smile so hard. That's what happens when you get a couple of days off and you out of New York.
Boy, you have no idea, man.
This is what I keep trying to tell y'all. Get out of New York, B. New York is draining. It's a drainer.
Yeah. First stop, make my debut, man.
Get out of New York, Greg.
Oh, you're not wrong, bro. It's definitely draining.
You know how it felt when you was in the community.
It's in the car.
Hey, Greg, do you have your mic or no? Do you have a mic? Because I can't hear you that loud. Is your mic on your headset?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I get my mic upstairs. I got you.
Okay, cool.
I'll get my mic.
Let's
just say Greg was prepared. He brought the mic from Brooklyn. All right. He got the headset
Mr.
From
Travis, sir,
Brooklyn.
how you doing? Thank you for joining us 7 minutes late. You know it's been 12 o'clock the
Listen,
last-
for some reason, Zoom gave me that forced update. They wouldn't even let me in the meeting until I updated. I'm like, really? Right now?
What'd you get? Did you get fired from work? You haven't used Zoom all week?
He's
Nah,
going
we
back
use-
to the office. There's no
we
more
use
Zoom.
Teams.
Yeah, same. We don't
Yeah,
use Zoom.
Teams
no
is
more,
lame, man. I hate using Teams. They tried to force that on us. I hate using it. I'd rather stick with Zoom.
Listen, I use what they tell us.
But-
I use what they paying, right?
Right.
right.
Listen, Travis, to go into your terms, right? We had a late.
Hey, Carl, hang on. Let me slow down for a second. My bad. We gotta give Kasim the floor for about 30 seconds. Let him tell the people who he is. We know him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
They know us.
That's right. You're right.
Give my man Cass the floor for a second. He
Absolutely.
got shoes in the background. Give my man the floor.
Yeah, got the got the sneakers. You know, I got the sneakers in the background and all that. Me, just a regular blue collar worker. Here, just got out of work not too long ago. You know, MTA and all that, train operator. Right now, I guess football with me. I mean, I love football, but hate my team. Well, the team is depressing. Good old Jets.
Oh, damn.
Got me feeling like Jada right now. Gotta get an entanglement with another team.
But let me ask you a question. How'd you become a Heat fan then? If you with the Jets?
How'd you become a Celtics fan?
Oh, Paul Pierce, baby. We know the vibes. We already know what it is. Paul Pierce, Antoine.
Nah,
Davis,
Heat-
best duo after Kobe and Shaq. We already know that. It's true.
Nah,
wasn't.
the Heat.
Yes, it was.
I said how I became a Heat fan. It was more I became because Alonzo Mourning was like one of my favorite like centers. Because back then I was growing up when the big man dominated the league. So Alonzo Mourning was like one of my like underappreciated but centers. But he was in there. He was in that mix. So it was him. Riles got Pat. Came from New York to Miami. Tim Hardaway, that whole duo. So I was rocking with the Heat since then.
Right, and Kasim is also a big WWE fan too. So we can't. He's a big pro wrestling guy too. So I can't make sure I include that for those. Tonight is Survivor Series. We're gonna have a preview show for that tonight at 7:00.
Not to switch
I'm
gears,
trying.
EP, but did I really hear yesterday that John Bones Jones is fighting a wrestler? The
Maybe.
UFC guy? Did I really hear that? He's fighting the dude from AEW?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Who this?
We'll get into that.
John Bones Jones. It's a true story.
Tonight
Jack
is the Survivor
Hager or
Series.
something like that. Yeah.
Oh
see?
yeah.
All right. Oh, he got MMA background too.
Yeah,
so.
he do. Yeah.
All right. If you said like Chris Jericho, I'd have been like,
Oh,
no.
no.
Crazy,
I would've-
right?
I would have tossed
Greg,
this tea right
So,
now.
Greg, how was the flight down there? How is Texas treating you so far?
So I gotta say, man, Delta impressed me because I wasn't used to that type of treatment and leg room, even in the back of the plane, because the back of the plane is usually rough. But I was chilling, bro. I had a real smooth flight. Everything was smooth out here. Got the rental, got a free upgrade because the trunk space they gave us was wild. The Mitsubishi Outlander should never even be considered a car for anyone with a family.
Yeah.
And
They
you got
always
family
try to
out in
give
Texas,
that.
so usually you're not there for Thanksgiving, right?
What'd you say?
I said you're usually in Texas for Thanksgiving. You got family. Out
You
there, right?
alternating years, yeah. So I'm out here every couple of
Okay.
years or so.
All
Let's
right,
go.
Travis, I was thinking about you because Lamar Jackson is out, and the news was announced after everyone made their picks, but nobody wanted to switch. They seemed like they want to keep their picks. So
That's dumb, but okay.
so,
I actually, can I counter that?
That's dumb.
please
I
do, by all means.
actually think Trey McSorley, even though he's not Lamar Jackson, I think he has enough handle on that offense, and John Harbaugh is good enough to switch game plans with McSorley under center, as opposed to some other coaches who would try to keep the same game plan. Also,
Somebody else though.
I also
Wait.
don't think the Bears are that good. So there's that.
Wait. Hold on. Let me just confirm that. What's the kid's name? You didn't even say the right name.
Isn't it Trey McSorley?
No,
No, it's
So you
somebody
sure-
else. I
So you
forgot.
sure you
Because
want to be
that-
They
that's
said the
confident?
name.
No, but that's
No,
what the
no.
report initially said. It must have changed.
It's Huntley.
Oh, it's Huntley. Well,
Yeah,
anyhow,
Well,
you
we
so-
actually, Travis, to confirm, we really don't know. It might be both. Might be Trace and it might be Huntley.
NFL Network is saying Huntley
It
started.
don't matter what NFL Network is telling you. I'm telling you what Yahoo
What do you
Sports is
mean?
telling me. And Yahoo
I
Sports is where the money
believe
is at.
Yahoo
It don't-
Sports
it don't-
over the NFL
It don't
Network
matter.
any
It
day.
don't matter what the NFL broadcasting
Who watches
channel.
NFL Network?
I do.
Right now,
Nah,
I
like
do. I do. I
Watch
can't.
Let me
on the
tell you something.
NFL
Yo, Carl,
I
Network.
mix.
occasion,
I
I
mix
do.
between. I mix
Oh,
between
yeah.
them
Yeah.
and ESPN.
Tyler Huntley to make his first start.
Okay,
Go
let me
ahead.
tell you something. Yahoo Sports is on it. Like they
On it.
have some of the best beat writers for each team. They before things even happen, they're on it. Like they were talking about Lamar being out on Monday.
2 days ago. 2 days ago, they say he wasn't playing.
All right. So, Greg, you're still sticking with the Ravens. Travis, you going with the Ravens?
That's a no. I'm gonna go with the Bears. Let's see what Fields.
I don't think. You have faith. I get that. I think Cole Kmet's gonna have a big game, but I don't think the Bears can do enough to win. I think
This is the come up we looking for, G. He want to go Bears, bro.
That Ravens defense has not looked stellar all year. I mean, Tyler Huntley, he is gonna get some salvation. He is gonna get some salvation.
Carl, shoot him down with that one, Carl.
Wait, time out. No. Let's not do that.
What are you talking about, bro?
Their defense has not looked stellar, but they're 6-3.
Did you see what they did to the
Making it
Chargers?
work.
That makes sense. Help me understand that. Help me understand that.
The defense has not looked like a typical Ravens defense of the past.
That's not what you said. That's not what you said, bro.
That's not what you said. You said they don't look stellar.
It's like me saying the Lakers haven't looked like the Lakers of the past.
Do the Ravens not have a higher bar for defense?
No, they don't.
Whoa.
They don't.
You can say the Baltimore Ravens don't have a higher standard for defense. That's what you're saying.
Every year is a
That's
new
what
year
you're
in the
saying.
sport, bro.
That's what you're saying. Okay, but I'm
great
saying
is not easy,
the
bro.
defense is not playing at the same level of caliber.
Okay, guys.
Wait.
We have a whole schedule here to get through. I mean,
Carl,
we're already
can I ask
14
a question?
minutes in.
Can I ask the audience a question? Audience, do the Ravens still have Matthew Judon? You know what defense he plays for? The number one defense in football that dominated the Falcons on Thursday. When you lose key guys, you can't expect the next man to come up. This ain't college. This is the
proved
pros.
my point. They're not playing at the same level.
No.
They lost their best corner.
That's not what you said, bro. That's not what you said. They lost their best corner. Marcus Peters is their best corner?
Yes.
Are you dumb? Does Marlon Humphrey not play for the Ravens?
Yes.
There's a reason why he got $100 million. He got $100 million.
Listen,
He's
as much as I would
corner.
love for us to sit here and continue this discussion, we have
$100 million
to talk about. Okay, let's move on. We got the 49ers and the Jags. Everyone's going with the 49ers. Kasim, who you got here, sir?
Yeah, I went Niners. That was pretty easy with that one. Niners.
Okay. Greg.
Yeah, I'm going Niners as well, especially coming off their thrashing of the Rams.
Travis.
49ers. I mean, no Mitchell in this game, but we all know kind of Kyle Shanahan. He has a stable of running backs back there. I
need to see Trey Sermon.
You should see him today, Greg.
I need to see Trey
What's
Sermon.
going on with that? Why did he?
Okay, 1 second. Paul, who you got? You going 49ers?
I'm going with the Jags. I know I told y'all I'm not picking Jacksonville ever again. Well, here we are, week 12. Picks need to be made. Upsets need to happen. This is a trap game for the 49ers.
You know what?
You feel me?
I didn't, but hold on. Shout out to you and Ray for last week. I didn't believe in the Washington Patriots trap game, but this one, I do believe it could be a trap game.
It's a trap game.
High
emotions, you come off. Yo, you going down there to Florida.
Going down there to Florida. The Jags have been playing better lately.
Early window game too out west. Yep. It's 80 and humid out here, bro.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
Give me the Jags, Carl.
I'm gonna still go 49ers on this one though.
Don't change your pick.
But would not be surprised of an upset.
Hey, Trav,
I'll say
Trav, just a heads up, we are on Twitter live right now. So we got the Twitter.
I know, I retweeted.
Yeah. All right.
There's a chance the Jags could play it could be like another Jags and Bills type of game. It could be like that. Remember, San Fran got that defense as well.
We don't trust Jimmy G. We know that for a fact.
Okay. We have the Texans versus the Titans. Everyone here is going with the Titans except for Ray. Ray went with the Texans.
Whoa.
I'll go first.
Ray?
Give me the Texans too, bro. T-Mobile back. They could play a steady game. They need Derrick Henry in Tennessee. All right. They need him. And when you play a division rival, a team that knows what you do well and what you don't do well, even a team that's not as great as the Texans can find a way to sneak one out. So I'm with my boy Lieutenant Ray, and I'm going with the Texans.
Okay, Kasim.
Keep picking the Texans. Go ahead.
Somehow, no, hell no. Titans.
No, not you, Paul.
Okay.
Got
I
nothing
said-
to lose.
I mean,
player.
somehow, some way. I mean, Tennessee, that defense picked it up a couple of games. I'm a little shocked by it, and they kind of somehow, some way, they making it work with the running system.
Two
Running
words,
back by
Kasim.
committee.
2 words, Kasim. Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, I mean, he finally showing up his defensive schemes and all that. Because I was trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay,
But,
Greg.
like what I
Greg, you
see.
went with the Titans here, right?
Yeah. I actually don't think it's going to be close. I know Tyrod Taylor is back, but I actually think Foreman is going to have his breakout game in the NFL. That's the Tennessee running back.
Travis.
I'm gonna go
Interesting,
Titans
Greg.
on this one, man.
Mm.
Titans are one of the best well-coached teams in the NFL, and well-coached teams, they don't give up games like this. They go out here and they win the
They
games.
almost gave up a game to the Saints, though. Right, Greg? Didn't you pick the Saints last week?
I did pick the Saints, and I was very close. And Carl was giving me shit the whole
Almost-
time.
Yeah,
Almost
because
is-
close doesn't
almost
count.
my
is-
picks.
Because
Almost
almost
doesn't
doesn't
count.
count.
Right.
Almost
They
doesn't
walk
count.
away
This way-
from
this
Doug.
way-
But here's
this way do
my
we give
thing, though.
almost
No,
points?
no,
We
no,
never
no.
do that.
See,
You love to do that though.
Paul,
Yours
and this is
we
what Paul
almost
doesn't
what?
like to give the context because
Paul,
that
this
was
what-
a
Paul,
unanimous.
this is what happens when Greg and Carl get on this.
This is what I do.
The Titans were a
EP Paul
unanimous pick.
today.
And
Layup.
I jumped out the window and I said the Saints were gonna make it a game, and everybody was like, "No, they're not," and they were a 2-point conversion away from OT.
So we
I
giving
did
points
tell
now for
you-
almost.
I did tell you, Greg, I didn't think it was a crazy pick. I just thought the Titans would pull it out. But it did come down to a 2-point conversion with 30 seconds left.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the same Tennessee team that's playing a division rival this week. That's healthy. I know they're
right.
not the greatest talent, but they are healthy. But
So
no,
we
we're not
got
giving
two
credit
people-
for almost, Carl. We're not.
We're not. So we got two people going with the Texans. Ray and Paul got the Texans, and everybody else goes
So
Titans.
Ray in first place, bro. So I don't mind being on the side of the lieutenant. B.
We got the Bengals versus the Raiders, 5-4, both teams.
I actually think it's gonna be a
nasty
good
one.
game.
Everyone has got the Bengals except clearly Manny.
Manny.
And Chuck went with the Raiders as well. Paul.
I'm
Wanna come
going
back to you?
Raiders. I knew I
Raiders.
said I
It's a tough
wasn't
one.
picking the
It's a tough
Raiders
one.
again all season, but this is a tough stretch for the Bengals, who I really, really do like. Those early bad losses, the teams
To
they
the
should have
Jets?
beat, they should be sitting at 7 wins right now, and now they're on the outside looking in. If you ask me, so I think Vegas figures it out at home. Give me the Raiders.
Greg.
Shout out to the fan zone. Give me the Raiders.
After Joe Burrow's kind of subpar last 2 starts, getting a bye week, I think him and Jamar Chase going to come back, ready to roll. And give me the Bengals by a field goal.
Travis.
He taking points.
This
now.
is a tough one right here because
Got the Texans
also-
gambling now.
I also said that after the Giants lost, I also said I would never pick the Raiders again on this show. And the Bengals, I kind of feel like we may have crowned them a little too early, and maybe they're not there yet. But coming off that bye week, I'm gonna have faith that they get back on the right track, and I'm gonna go Bengals on this one.
Team.
Yeah, I'm going just like Trav and Greg. I'm gonna go Bengals. It was up and down with this one. I wasn't too sure, but then I said, you know what? Give me the Bengals.
All I am begging for, Carl, is a shootout.
Okay.
Let me get a lot of mixing, a lot of
Hey.
Higgins.
Ooh, hold on.
Yo, and
Renfro,
I'll tell you,
like-
if
How much you
say
got
this,
on
I
that
would
one?
if Joe Burrow gives T. Higgins a good ass game, I'm with it.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's just I
listen,
need a
give him-
shootout, bro.
Okay.
I need T. Higgins to have like 3 touchdowns.
We have the 5-3 and
Paul,
1.
Paul
seed.
needs a final high score, I guess. Took the over.
Yeah.
No,
got the
I just took the
Steelers.
winner.
We
in
got
that
the
one.
Steelers versus the Chargers. Everyone here is going Chargers. Greg.
Yeah, I'm going with Chargers as well. I think the Justin Herbert and the offense gets back on a good foot and kind of does what we all thought they should be doing and beating teams they should be beating.
Okay. Kasim.
I went Steelers. Chargers is just a weird team right now. man.
Is Big Ben back?
He is.
Yeah.
He's playing.
But
But
they missing a whole lot of other cats.
Okay.
On the other
Steve,
side
why'd
of
you
the
go with the
football.
Steelers? Why'd you go with the Steelers with the upset here? I guess you could call it. Well,
Yeah, it's just like with the Chargers. It's like 1 minute I picked the Chargers to give a run for their money. I mean, in the West with the Chiefs, and now they kind of just up and down like that. It's just a weird team to pick. So honestly, I mean, hey, listen, I went for the Steelers. I'm hoping Najee Harris has a somewhat a good game. I need that to happen in fantasy, so I went with Steelers right here, and then
okay. Trav.
I'm going Chargers on this one. The Chargers have been they got a little rocky. Both teams are getting players back from the COVID list. I mean, the Steelers are going to get Big Ben, and the Chargers are going to get Joey Bosa back. But like Paul mentioned, a lot of defensive players on the Steelers side are missing. I believe T.J. Watt is out. I also believe
That's big. That's big time.
Minka Fitzpatrick is out, I believe, as well.
And Joe Hayden.
And Joe Hayden. Yeah,
that's like three. That's three top players.
That's the three best defensive
three-year
players.
starters.
Yeah, that's your three best players on defense.
So to lose that and overcome that, that's going to be rough. So I expect the Chargers to get that offense back on track. I mean, Mike Williams has struggled a little bit after that hot start, but they've kind of shifted towards getting Keenan Allen the ball. So hopefully they find a little more balance with that and get back on track this weekend. I'm go Chargers.
Paul.
I'm not gonna give you an essay, Carl, like your students do when they waste your time. Chargers today, all right. LA, I got a lot of money invested into the Chargers.
To show your work.
You know what I'm saying, Carl? There's a lot of money invested into the LA community today, and I need to make sure that the Chargers deliver. All right, just win.
Man. Travis was the essay kind
of.
student.
I would like to see Herbert do better when the blitz is coming at him though. But see what happened. Like I said, you said the defense is depleted. But hey,
you make a good point, Cass. Let me just give you 10 seconds on that real quick. You're absolutely right. You know what the real problem is though? When you have a back like Eckler that you need as a pass catcher, you make yourself super vulnerable to the free man rushing. It's the one thing that in the NFL they taught you, right? Where you follow running backs. Oh, he's great in pass protector. That's what they look at in the draft, right? Well,
you ain't getting on the field if you can't block.
Literally in LA, they're running routes. So Herbert is like, if he's not able to get rid of the ball quickly, which with the whole separation game, which today they should have, but they haven't had those losses, right? So I'm curious to see how quick he can get the ball to Eckler. And I think this is where the biggest time they've missed Hunter Henry at tight end. Cook ain't that guy, right? Like Hunter Henry was Mr. Reliable, and they don't have that. So that's why you see these weird pressure moments. But that's a good point, though.
All right, so we have the Cards versus the Seahawks. Cards coming in 8-2, Seahawks 3-6. Manny, Chuck, and Peter went with the Seahawks. Can someone tell me why people seem to always want to bet against the Cards? And they seem to prove in week in and week out how great they are.
Oh,
it's the rust factor, bro. It's the rust factor.
I'll say
Kyler out. That's the only reason.
Right. I mean, it's the third game.
Nah, it's none of those, bro. It's nobody trusts the coach in Arizona. We've watched this team been talented for years, and they blow games they're supposed to win. This year they haven't done that. But I'll go first. They ain't winning today. Give me the Seahawks. They got a lot to prove after getting shut out against Green Bay. Russ will have his fingers back on his hands. There's no Kyler Murray. There's no Hopkins again. I don't think Colt McCoy. I think we've seen the real Colt McCoy against the Panthers. You're going to see the real Colt McCoy against a boring Seattle defense. They'll find a way to not get beat deep. So give me the Seahawks. I know I said I wasn't picking their ass again all year, but here I am.
Okay.
I feel like there's been a lot of that going on. I'm still gonna go with the Cards. I know Russ is back. I need points from Russ, but I think the Cards defense figures it out against that Seattle offensive line. And whereas Russ is running for his life, I think that's also a possibility. And you could tell even though last week was a poor weather game, the chemistry is still lacking a bit. So between him and his receivers.
All right, Trav.
So it might take him a couple weeks to get. Wait. Last point. I need the Seahawks to keep losing for the Jets to get that second top 10 pick.
Yeah,
Look, always an
alternative. Right there. Yeah.
Always in Jets mode.
Yeah, he brought that up.
Jets will get a top 10 pick. Don't you worry.
I mean,
to answer
your question, Carl.
Yeah.
To get why people don't believe in the Cards, partly because of what Paul said with the coaching. But I mean, this is the third game without Kyler Murray and D Hop. They've started to get a lot of injuries. I mean, they lost Edmonds is out for a couple weeks with that ankle. They lost JJ Watt on defense. They're getting a few injuries. So we're starting to see. Come on, all right. We know what you think about JJ Watt. Leave him alone. All right. He was a leader. Okay. He inspired. He led them. Okay.
You know, one of my daughter's favorite characters' name is JJ. You know what show he's on? Coco Melon. Right? JJ.
But we seen this show before from them last year. Kyler Murray got injured in that second half of the season, and the team didn't respond as well. Yeah. So I mean, you're kind of seeing that pattern. They had the hot start this year, but we'll see what happens at the end of the day. I'm gonna go Seahawks on this one because, like I think it was Greg said, Colt McCoy had that nice game against San Francisco, but then we seen what happened against the Panthers. I think we lean more of what happened last week, so I'm gonna go Seahawks.
It's a different ball game when they can prepare for you, bro.
Kasim, who you got, sir?
That is true. Give me that. Give me the 12th man Seahawks. Like I said, no Kyler out, no D Hop. D Hop blowing minds right now in fantasy with the injuries.
For real.
Lord.
But at the same time, it's like a little Jekyll Hyde. Like, yeah, I'm picking the Seahawks, but I need them to lose just have 2 top 10 picks. 2 top 10 picks.
We got this one's an easy one. Browns versus the Lions. Browns.
Is it? It's not that easy. I almost took the Lions, bro. I almost took the Lions.
They're 0-8. Like,
no. First of all, I told you about that. Let me determine if it's a tough one on you.
Okay, you're right. That's
not letting nobody pick.
Okay, so Travis, is this a tough one? I don't think this is a tough one, sir.
I mean, it ain't a tough one, but it ain't as difficult as it ain't as easy as you say it is.
Yes, the hell it is.
Are you picking Lions, Travis?
No.
so I get it's unprecedented, but I hear where Travis is coming from, and here's why. The Lions are getting a new starter quarterback, right?
Do you even know his name?
Tim Boyd.
Have you ever seen Timmy play?
That's not the point. That's not the point here. That's not the point here. But what is the point is they got Jared Goff, scary sick ass out of there. That's the point. And what I'm saying is, and we still got to understand, Baker Mayfield is not that guy. Baker Mayfield is on a stretch where he would be the one to go lose a game to Detroit.
This was a Baker thing for
Absolutely.
Greg. This was a Baker move.
I'm not going to put it all on the switch your quarterback.
I still pick the Browns, though.
I'm not going to put it all on the switch your quarterback in Detroit, but I'm just saying I believe there's no People Jones in this game. They are going to get – they got
Dante Peoples-Jones, baby. DPJ. Come on, son.
They got
his name is Donovan, first of all. It's not Dante.
Oh, I thought I said Donovan. That's my bad.
Second of all, he ain't that good.
Greg don't even know people's names out here.
Okay, so Greg and Trav got the Browns.
Yeah, I still go with the Browns. A heavy dose of Nick Chubb.
Yo, I'm going Browns defense. Like the Browns defense is gonna outscore the Lions today. Myles Garrett. Shout out to Phil in the comments, VIP homie. I seen him pick up Myles Garrett for his defensive player this week. He might have 10 sacks against Tim Boyle bum ass today.
I can't necessarily say that. They're getting their left tackle. They're getting their left tackle back, and then they're gonna move Penei Sewell.
Carl, can I curse on Twitter, Carl?
Curse whatever you want.
Twitter's a wild rated TV.
Twitter, yeah.
You can do a lot of things on Twitter.
No filter Twitter.
Getting back Barry Sanders, they don't have a shot. Right?
Kasim, you going Browns as well? That's a clean sweep.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Detroit plays with heart, but yeah, it's Cleveland.
Okay, Travis, you can let me know if this is a tough one or not. Colts versus Bills. Ray's the only one to go with the Colts.
Woo! That's a good one.
Right. This is a tough one. This right here is a definite
You
tough
said
one.
Ray went Colts? Tell my bro I'm with him. Y'all know I've been riding with the Colts all year. They let me down. They had ups. They had downs.
Let's keep it a
buck.
Ray's in first place, so you're riding with Ray's picks.
No, not necessarily. I just
Paul.
I picked the Jaguars, bro.
I see his strategy. His strategy is to
let me ask you this, right?
Along with Paul.
Is it safe to say that Paul? Is it safe to say that Ray is big brother and your little brother?
Absolutely
not.
Man,
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'm just asking.
You see this hourglass behind me? The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking.
Like
This is a real hourglass behind me. All right. I'm in damn near last place. What does that mean? I gotta be better than Sean Porter was last night. I gotta throw punches, but also have defense. I gotta be able to take my jabs. Sean Porter forgot that in the 10th round. All right.
So you going Colts?
I'm going Colts, baby. Shout out to Jonathan Taylor, the runners, the league's top runner. I think he runs wild. And I told y'all, I still ain't sold on Buffalo. All right. They've been beating bad teams all year. The Jets, they had the Texans, they had the Dolphins when they was weak. I don't trust them. They even beat a Chiefs team when they didn't have an identity. I want to see them run it back. Give me the
You
Colts
might get that.
on the road, baby. Give me the Colts.
All right. Greg, I know you're going Bills, right?
Yeah, I'm going Bills simply because Carson Wentz and the way he played against Tennessee, the stupid picks where he's pressured.
Bad throw, bro.
It was two of them.
Mm.
And I could see, Ed Oliver, these guys getting home. And
Greg shouting out Texas. He really on that Texas vibe today. They don't even know Ed Oliver from Houston, bro. He really dropping balls today, bro.
He's like, hold on, I'm in Texas. Let me look up Texas plays in the NFL.
Oh, he really dropping some heat today.
I could see that causing Carson Wentz some issues in the passing game. Side note, I need Michael Pittman to eat, so I need him to do better than what he did against Tennessee.
You and me both.
Check this
You
out.
and me both.
Y'all don't want to hear this news. Today is for T.Y. Hilton game more than it's Pittman game. Pittman gonna see White and Poyer all game.
I know.
T.Y. is the one that might be streaking free today. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Here, come to me because they just set me up perfectly for it.
Okay, go ahead, Trav. Who you got?
See, my issue with this game is that the Colts are going to head into Buffalo with the Buffalo having probably the best secondary in the NFL this year.
I'd say not probably. It is.
Okay. And so we all know, even though Carson Wentz is having one of his better seasons from an interception standpoint, we all know, like Greg mentioned in the Tennessee game, he tends to have those boneheaded mistakes. So he's going to have to play a very disciplined
Mac Jones
game.
like?
He does need to play a clean football game. He does.
He really does. And I think they're no Trey Edmonds at the middle linebacker position for the Bills. I think they're going to put this they're going to put this game in Jonathan Taylor's hands, I think.
As they should.
And I think this is the game where you lean on that offensive line and you ask Carson Wentz to do the minimum, because you don't want to give this secondary an opportunity to get the ball.
They're gonna get the ball, bro. That's what they do. They're
gonna
get the ball.
And shout out to teams making the right moves, right? They didn't draft Jonathan Taylor number 2 in the draft. Right? There wasn't a Saquon Barkley like thing. They got Taylor like in round 2, bro.
I believe he's the second or third round.
So Trav, you going?
They got
Bills.
him on day 2.
Yeah, I'm going Bills. I think the Bills, because the offense is just too high powered in my opinion. But the
Colts, I'm gonna need powered.
When they can, we know they have the capability.
Playing around.
All right, Sam, who you got, sir? Who you got in this game?
Got Buffalo. I mean, it's gonna be a good game. It's definitely gonna be one of those tough games out there. But give me Buffalo.
That's because the state of New York is cutting his paycheck. You see what I'm saying? He's staying low. He's staying home. Big brother.
Hey, listen. Hey, I gotta go with the actual New York team out here. It's Buffalo right
Don't
here.
bite the hand.
If it ain't the Jets, he gonna go with Buffalo. Come on.
All right. So
I
we
go
got
Buffalo with this one.
We got the Panthers 5-5 with the second coming of Cam versus the Washington football team.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one.
Manny and Ray went with the Washington football team. Everybody else got the Panthers. Paul.
See, this is why I told y'all I gotta take my shots. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled what you seen last week by the Washington football team. Veterans Day in DC, coming off a Tampa bye week. I told y'all what was going to happen before it happened. I just didn't pick Washington.
Again,
I gave you all of the content for Washington win, and I didn't take them. Today, I'm going with the Panthers. The difference between superstardom and not is Cam Newton. Cam Newton today is still a superstar in the National Football League. You've seen the I'm back everywhere in the world. In 8 plays, look at the impact Cam Newton made for the Carolina. Travis, what kind of impact did he make for the Carolina Panthers?
Travis, do you agree he's a superstar in the league?
Travis, do you agree he deserves to be at the Ring of Honor?
Yeah.
Should.
I never said he. I never said he.
Oh,
He
okay.
was gonna get
Mount
rid of
doesn't
Rushmore
make
of the
your-
Carolina Panthers.
He doesn't make it
All
Mount
right,
Rushmore though.
He gets the fourth spot. I'll give him the fourth spot.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank
For
you.
For the
Panthers?
second, for the second trip. Listen, Cam.
For your Panthers, Mount Rushmore.
Carl, I'm going
For
Panthers.
all the inconsistency on the field, Cam does one thing consistently on the field. He brings
Score.
an energy. I said off the field.
Shit, that
Don't do that,
MVP,
Travis,
that
don't do that.
MVP should
Don't
make
do that.
should already
He
put him in there.
brings the energy to
I'm not letting him off
to
the
the
hook.
team.
Nope. I'm not letting you
What?
off the hook. Don't give me
What?
that inconsistencies on the field stuff. Do you remember the
He
team Cam Newton
is.
played
He's
with on offense?
always been inconsistent on the field. Y'all not
Do
gonna
y'all
say it 'cause
remember
I've
the
watched
cast
every
around Cam
Carolina
Newton?
Panther game he played. The man was always inconsistent.
Do you remember the
Hold
cast
on.
around Cam Newton?
Caveat: he was inconsistent after the shoulder injury, not before.
And the ankle injury.
He was
There's
inconsistent
two
before
truths.
that.
I say there's two truths.
Look
two
at the
truths
years
with
before.
Cam.
Look at
Two
the years
truths.
before the MVP. It was always an up and
But you see
down
what you
season
just
with
did.
him.
What you said. You said before the MVP it was always an up and down. So the MVP one wasn't the up and down one.
No, the MVP was a high season. That was obviously a high season, right? He won the MVP and got the team to the Super Bowl. But what I'm saying is, it was always an up and down season. It was always one good
Only
season
a Mount
and one bad
Rushmore
season.
type of
One
guy
good
can
season
bring the
and one
whack
bad
ass
season.
Panthers
But
to the Super Bowl.
Come on now, that was always my issue with him.
I
But,
mean,
like I
did
said,
you see the team that Cam Newton was playing with all those years as a fan? Travis?
all right then, but he was
Yeah.
able to get them to a Super Bowl. So stop.
That
sitting there
just
telling me
tells you
stop
how
sitting
good
there-
he
stop
is.
saying- No. Stop sitting there telling me the team was bad when he couldn't. But he
It was
was bad. Stop telling me the team.
But is that
wasn't good
the
enough.
organization's
No.
fault or Cam's fault?
Stop telling me the
Exactly.
team wasn't good enough when they didn't do well, but now when they did get to the Super Bowl, they were good enough. Stop it. That's not.
I didn't
that don't
Okay,
make
say that.
all
You
right,
said
all
that.
right.
That's
All
what you
right,
just said.
reversed your
all right. So
statement.
who
what
you
you
got in this
just said.
game? Who you got in this game, Trav?
Who you got, Trav?
You go
Yeah,
Panthers?
I'm
rolling
going
with?
my Panthers, man.
Oh, he
Yeah,
rolling with his Panthers.
You got the Washington. You got the Washington football team coming down there. Ron Rivera coming back to Carolina for the first time, man.
It's a
They-
revenge
like-
game. That's what we're gonna call this.
Right.
No, it's technically it could be a revenge game for Cam as well. Because remember, Washington didn't want Cam either. So you know what I mean. So it could be
Okay.
that as well.
Okay, Kasim, who you got?
Yeah, give it the Panthers. 'Cause I think Washington took a hit with Chase Young out the season, and CMC been in that backfield. So Cam and CMC gonna eat.
Okay.
Cam got weapons now.
And Greg, you got the Panthers.
I got the Panthers. Like Travis said, one of his good points out of a few. He said that Cam brings the energy, and I think that's going to play well for the rest of the season, to be honest.
Can
Okay,
I go a
Matt,
step further with that
First
real
home
quick?
game, yeah, he's gonna bring some.
So-
energy to that.
We're talking. There's a lot of athletes on this call, right? I'm pretty sure Kasim plays sports in some variety, right? One
Yeah, I'm
thing
the
I
only
can tell,
one. It's okay.
Carl, but you're a leader. But you get my next point, right?
No, I understand.
I know you tried to play soccer, Carl. It just
No,
didn't work.
listen, I had-
Batman
I
ain't
had-
have no superpowers either.
Listen,
You know
I
what
had
mean?
1 year. Yo, listen, I had 1 year of CYO basketball in the 6th grade. I had 3 points in that season. I made a made field goal and I made 1 free throw. That was the end of my
The
sports
fact
career.
that you
That's
remember
it.
that means a lot, though. You
It
understand?
does.
This guys out
Number
there,
42 for the St. Boniface
guys out
Bulldogs.
there that never scored
Number
a single
42.
point.
Listen, number 42 for the St. Boniface Bulldogs. Listen, my jersey's
See,
hanging somewhere.
You
in there,
went wrong when you chose number 42. That's that Jackie Robinson.
That's the
shit.
number they gave me on the third
That's
string
that Jackie
team.
Robinson
That's the number they
bullshit.
gave me on the third
That's
string
right.
team.
Third stringers don't get to pick their numbers.
They don't even
No,
give.
it's a-
They don't
There
even
was
have
an
number
A team.
340.
Yo,
It's like
there was
whatever's
an A
left.
team. Yep, there was an A team, B team, C team. I made the C team. They gave me whatever jersey was in there. That's how I got my number.
see,
That's
Carl,
it.
how he got number 42.
Carl, you're supposed to go into practice, show out, and be like, "No, I can pick
Bro,
my own number."
Yeah,
The
right.
only way you land at number 42 is if there's 3 teams. All right, like there's no way you
Listen,
get
I knew
that
my career
number.
was over because my dad said he wasn't coming to my games to watch me on the bench, and I was like, "All right,
No,
that's it.
but
That's
you
the
know
end of
my
career."
point is,
Damn, that hurt.
can't
It did.
I can make the case. Right?
Hell yeah.
So I can make the case that Carolina before last week did not have a leader in their locker room. I can make that case. How can I make that
Absolutely.
case? We know Sam Darnold wasn't a leader. C-Mac
agree.
doesn't
Man,
give me
Vanilla
leadership
Vic.
vibes, right?
agree.
C-Mac don't give me leadership vibes. We know the receivers are quiet. Greg Olsen was the leader post-Cam, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here saying to myself, Cam walked through the door, and in just one play, that was leadership. Now they're inspired all of a sudden. Now we'll get to see more of the Stephon Gilmore acquisition. the kid from Florida at corner, CJ Henderson. All these guys are going to be legitimately more
He's out for the year.
motivated.
Oh no, not CJ. My
No,
fault,
he's
my
not.
fault.
What are you
it's not
talking
CJ.
about, bro?
I'm talking
More
about the
motivated.
kid. I'm talking about the kid we drafted. My fault.
To ball. Yeah, he not Horn is not coming back this year, but maybe not.
All right. So
Leadership
Yeah,
matters.
next.
we got the Jets 2-7 versus the Dolphins.
Oh man.
Manny went with the Jets. The only one to go.
Really?
Can I rant real quick? Can I rant real quick?
Please, by all means, Greg. The floor is yours.
Damn, Manny.
I'm so sick and tired of this organization, and I honestly don't know what we're doing anymore. Because at this point, what is the purpose in starting Joe Flacco? To prove that you traded a 6th-round pick just so you start him? Like, what are we really doing here? And then you're telling us they said Miami's defense is too good for Mike White. What? How do you come out and say that? I mean, I'm paraphrasing, of course, but that was the motto behind what they were saying.
Can I give you a reason for that?
I can give you. I can go ahead. I can see some points
here's
behind
my
that.
thing.
I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead, Mr. Reddy.
You are not playing for anything at this point. You might as well see what you have in a Mike White and how he bounces back from that drubbing by a Buffalo Bills team.
I disagree.
Why?
Same.
Mike White is now an asset. The performance we've seen from Mike White, minus the Buffalo game, he is now a valuable asset come April for y'all. You put him out there and he looks bad. That game was a fluke, right? His Colts performance is a fluke. He's no longer an asset. So one thing you don't do is damage or depreciate a valuable asset. Let Mike White heal that forearm, right? Continue to collect data. He will not be a Jet, and he will get you guys another asset come April. That's the only reason I can think of.
I don't think so.
I disagree for a different reason.
Okay, so Paul, you going with the Jets?
Nah, bro. I gotta go with Tua. Give me the Dolphins player. Joe Flacco
Okay, hold on
is
one
playing.
second. Hold on, Trav. Trav, you need to get to your point. Kasimi going with the Jets?
He ain't going with the Jets.
I will piggyback. I want to piggyback with Greg. Saying I'm like, you might as well just start Mike White. I'm like, yo, Joe Flacco, yo. The name itself kind of like I'm ready to pick.
Why is Joe Flacco even still in the league, bro?
I'm here like I'm about to pick. What's the drink of choice? Tequila or Douce right now? That's how I feel with this.
All right.
But I'm still going to Jets.
You still picking the Jets. He's not picking against the
I'm still picking the Jets.
Greg, you clearly picked the Dolphins. You went on your rant. Travis, who you got?
Just to Greg, a couple of Greg's point right there. He sat there and said that the Jets don't necessarily have anything to play for. I think Robert Saleh has got to play to kind of keep this locker room and kind of get the New York media off his back. I mean, it's kind
that'll never happen.
I will add the fact that
the defense is kind of looking suspect out there. You know, he's the defense.
He hasn't gotten a chance to turn over the defense yet. It's gonna look suspect.
I know, but
it's not his defense.
We all know when you're the coach in New York, things are amplified times 10 for no
not
reason.
The Jets.
No, I don't see Marcus May coming. I don't see Marcus May coming back.
But wait, hold on. Why is Mike White not playing? Is he injured or they just
no? I just told
just not
you
playing.
they
not playing.
They said the Dolphins' defense is too elite.
Oh yeah. To that point,
the Bills' defense against the Dolphins.
I kind of see it because we all know the strength of that Dolphins defense is their cornerbacks, and Mike White is not. He's been a lot of short passes, dink and dunk, to the run. So maybe they're a little scared of him trying to go up against the corners. I don't know.
Well, they gave a soft answer. All right. They shouldn't have said that.
Overall,
they should not.
Overall,
and that's the problem.
I'll say the overall Dolphins defense is 32nd.
But we all know they have elite players at certain positions.
But when it comes to defense, why would you would put them against Buffalo's defense against Miami's defense? Which defense you gonna pick? I'm picking Buffalo defense over. I pick Miami.
I mean, but they see what happened against Buffalo.
And Xavier Howard.
I'm gonna
I honestly think it's just the justification. Okay, go ahead.
Tua riding that energy off, coming off the bench at halftime, looking like Shane Falco. You know what I mean?
This ain't Miami weather though.
But here's my thing. I feel like the Jets have to justify trading a pick for Joe Flacco now.
Wasn't a good move to begin with. I agree.
I think it was. I think No, we can't sit here and say that's hindsight.
Yes, we
2020.
can.
We
Yes,
didn't
we
know.
can,
We didn't know
Yes,
who
the
Mike
hell we
White was
can.
at the time.
It doesn't matter
Stop
about
it.
Mike
But
White.
here's the
It's
thing:
not about
we
Mike
didn't know,
White.
I
but the
think-
Jets
I
saw him
think-
in
I-
practice.
I think this was a correction from what a mistake they made at the beginning of the season of going into the season without some type of veteran quarterback in that room.
Oh, I've been saying that since the draft.
But
Yeah,
All right,
that-
so
yeah, that-
Greg's-
therefore,
but
Right.
Trav,
this
but
was,
to
this
Greg's
was a
point,
correction from that.
you don't trade an asset, which a 6th-round draft pick is these days, for Joe Flacco. You could have gotten
But if
Joe
you
Flacco
had-
for a bag of money. They would have gave you
No, you-
cash considerations for Joe Flacco. You
I
don't
don't
need to
think
trade
you
a
can do
pick.
that. I don't think
that.
you can
Of
do
course
that.
you can. It's
in
NFL.
the
All right,
They don't
guys,
trade a
guys,
line
as
with
much as I want to sit here and
don't-
talk about the
but if you
Jets'
don't
troubles,
have- but hold on,
everybody-
All right, why are we
everybody-
talking about the Jets, bro?
Yeah, too much. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We giving them too. We giving.
Hold on, hold on.
We're
But
giving
if you
them
don't
way too
have
much
a-
time. We are.
I agree.
Yeah, too much energy. Yeah, we giving too much energy for this team, man. Too much
Sorry to
energy.
cut off, but we got the Saints the Saints 5-4 versus the Eagles 4-6. This seems like to be a toss-up based upon the panel. Rick has the Saints. Greg went with the Eagles. Manny got the Eagles. Peter got the Eagles. Chuck got the Eagles. Ray got the Saints, and then Declan got the Eagles. Paul.
Oh, give me the Eagles. Jalen Hurts, 4-0 on the road. He's gonna get his first home win this week. And look up. Jalen Hurts has the Eagles in playoff contention. Who would have thunk it, right, Travis?
Me,
All
me,
the
I
show
would.
is- I know you would have, Greg. Who would have thunk it?
There are quite a few weeks you picked against them, but okay,
That's okay.
sure.
And
It
there's
wasn't
quite a
because
few
of Jalen
weeks.
Hurts, though,
It
I'll
is
tell you
quite
that.
a few
Sure.
weeks I
Yeah.
picked them.
Sure.
No,
Sure,
but
we
he
can
no.
go that route if you
Hello?
want.
Paul
Yeah,
has
all
been
right.
consistent in saying that since like week 1 or 2. He did
Since
talk
day
about that.
one, I've been on the
Yeah,
Hurts
yeah,
train.
Jalen Hurts. And
Okay.
shout out to Ray Jarvis over at the gray area because he doesn't think Jalen Hurts is that guy. And I'm telling him it had to do with the play calling. You see what happened when the
I
play
don't necessarily
calling
think he's
switched
that
up.
guy either. Yeah, I don't know.
What
Okay,
more
Trav,
does he
who we
need to
have-
show you?
Trav.
I need to
Travis
see
is
more, I need to
anti-black
see-
at the QB position.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Wow.
Yo,
Cam,
there.
Lamar,
Hey,
We're going
Jalen
there.
Hurts.
We're going there.
Cam,
We're
Lamar,
going
Jalen
there.
Hurts, Kyler Murray.
going
Who's
there.
next?
Yo, we gotta take it
Whoa,
Whoa,
I was
whoa,
next,
I was
Time
not
out.
against Kyler Murray.
Just threw
Damn.
a monkey
Cut
in
that
my
out.
script.
Who's
Cut,
next?
cut
Listen,
that out.
listen.
Cut
You
that
just
out.
threw a
Woo!
monkey
Not
in my
against
wrist.
Kyler Murray,
Whoa,
all right?
Whoa.
I
Hey,
just
Paul
like
can't
to
even
see
speak. He said you threw a
consistency
monkey in my
from the
wrist.
quarterbacks, all right?
Yeah,
Don't
black.
hit me with
Yeah,
that.
Hey,
I
this
did
is
not
safe.
see that
coming.
This is safe space.
Don't hit
The
me
whole
with
panel
that.
is black today,
Don't
man.
hit me with that.
They got an all-black panel. I'm like, blasphemous
And
on a Sunday.
I sit here, I
Blasphemous.
say, yes, I was not originally sold on Jalen Hurts. Still not sold on Jalen Hurts. My only issue with Cam was the inconsistency. Just because you want to
Let me
sit
ask
here
And
you-
Lamar
crown on-
Jackson.
Let me ask you a question.
And Lamar Jackson.
Okay,
Lamar
let me ask you a
Jackson.
question.
It took.
See what I'm talking about?
Let me ask you a
Shut
question.
up.
How did you feel about
I
Donovan
didn't
McNabb?
go the MVP seasons when he sold me.
How did you feel
That was
about
what
Donovan
year
McNabb?
2. I'm
Let me ask you a
sorry.
question. How did you feel about Donovan McNabb?
I think Donovan McNabb is a great quarterback.
Michael Vick.
Michael
Dak
Vick,
Prescott.
Dak Prescott. I was the one champion for him to get paid.
Nah, it was Ray. Ray was on the
Stop.
anti-Dak.
Paid
Stop
and
it.
supported
Stop
is
it.
not the same.
Stop it. Why would I? Hold
Not
on.
the same, bro.
Why
It's not the same.
would I support? Why would I want somebody to get paid if they're not a good quarterback?
Then why don't you like Kirk Cousins?
Cause Kirk Cousins sucks. He can't win big games.
Next question.
Okay,
question.
so okay, Trav, who you got in this
that
game?
just proves your
Okay,
point because
so
I
Trav-
sure as hell don't like Kirk Cousins.
We got
Okay.
10 minutes left till kickoff.
Yes, Trav,
All
who
right.
you got in this game?
What game are we at the
Oh,
Saints?
Saints Eagles.
Saints got a lot of players out in this one. No Alvin Kamara, which is I think
Bro,
will
you
be
gotta
okay.
keep
You
it
got,
short, man. Come on.
you got
man.
Mark
gotta-
Ingram.
Answer,
Hold on,
bro.
I gotta give the people what they need to hear.
That's not what they
Oh.
want to
10
hear.
minutes left.
They're missing both their right tackles and left tackles, man. I'm gonna go Eagles on this one.
Kasim.
That's all you had to say.
Yeah, give me Philly. Give me Philly.
I like
Somehow,
to show
some way.
work.
I don't know how they
All right,
got 4 wins, but
Monday
give me
Night
Philly.
Football. Monday Night Football. We got the Giants and the Bucks. I know I'm skipping ahead, but I want to keep the last 2 games because they seem to be goodies. Giants and the Bucks. Everyone's going with the Bucks. Paul,
Oh, Bucks. Tampa.
Trav.
Not even close.
Oh, Tampa. You said this was a goodie. This ain't no good.
It
No,
might
it's not
be.
what I said. No,
I mean, the
no,
Giants
no.
been all right, bro.
Tom Brady. Nah.
This might be the first game they have everybody back, I believe, on
Yo,
the
you
Giants
know
offense.
what?
Sir. Kasim, who you got? Bucks.
Oh, me? Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe tough for like the first 2 quarters, but give me Tampa. Tampa gonna run away with it.
And Greg, you got Tampa, right?
I think Brady has a personal vendetta against the Giants to run it up every time he plays them.
All right.
If the Giants was at home, I would have went the other way, bro. But not in
Yeah.
Tampa.
And I need Thomas to give me 5 touchdowns and
Called
finish.
him
I need Thomas to
Thomas.
do his thing.
Called him
We have a
Thomas.
division matchup. The Packers 8-2 versus the Vikings 4-5. Peter went with the Vikings, and so did Rick. Rick went with the Vikings as well. Paul.
Believe It, It's True is the name this week. 8 weeks I've wore teams content. 8 weeks they have lost. Today I am donning a Green Bay hoodie. They will lose to the Minnesota Vikings. The Jinx God is
he a
real.
Kirk Cousins fan.
9
Yeah.
straight. Give me Minnesota division game. Dalvin Cook runs wild. Give me the Vikings.
Trav.
Yet again, Kirk Cousins shows why he, to quote Greg, is not that guy because he will fold under the pressure of trying to compete with Aaron Rodgers. Go give me the Packers.
Team.
And
Nobody wanna talk
AJ
about this.
Dillon.
Nobody want to
and
talk
AJ
about the average season Aaron Rodgers is having. He'll tell you
Let's
different
not-
strokes, different folks.
You want to talk about the supposed elite numbers that Kirk Cousins puts up every year, but does nothing with them. Does
Oh.
nothing.
Kirk
I
Cousins
think we
plays
might have
defense.
a debate.
Kirk Cousins.
for
Wait, Kirk
smoking
Cousins play
mirrors,
defense
Carl.
now. Wait, Kirk Cousins
About
play
Kirk
defense.
Cousins?
Oh, so now Kirk Cousins don't play
Wait,
defense.
Greg,
He's the
about
Kirk
quarterback.
Cousins?
Go
Yeah,
win the
yeah,
game.
about
Kirk.
Kirk Cousins.
Go win
Okay.
the game,
Yeah,
Kirk.
yeah.
Go
Yeah,
win the
for sure.
game, Kirk.
Yo,
It's your job. It's the reason why
Commissioner
you're the
Greg,
highest paid-
smoking
it's the
mirrors.
reason
Whenever
why,
you
the
want
reason why
that,
you're the highest paid
he want
player
that smoke.
on the
Hit
team.
me up, bro.
Go win the game, Kirk.
That's a
The
trigger for
quarterback
Travis.
is always the highest
Kirk Cousins
paid
is a
player
trigger.
on the teams, bro.
Huh?
I said
Absolutely,
Kirk
it's a
Cousins
trigger for
is
Travis.
It's a trigger for you, bro. Kirk Cousins is
Because
a trigger.
we sitting here celebrating his numbers. He's his basketball reference.
Travis,
what
we
he
got
called.
7
He's
minutes.
a-
We got 7
He's
minutes.
a Russell Westbrook of the NFL.
He's
That's
not.
what he is.
He's not.
Oh,
Puts
wait, time out. Whoa.
He's a Russell
not.
Westbrook of the
No,
NFL. He puts
no.
up numbers,
No,
but does
no,
nothing.
let's
It
not-
doesn't
you can't do
equate
that.
to
Yo,
anything.
didn't he beat
Because
your
Kirk-
man Drew Brees in the Superdome last time he was in the playoffs?
Oh,
Did he
we
not
talk
beat
about
your man,
one
bro?
playoff game.
that's a
Talk about
that's
the
a
rest of the
disrespect to Russell
primetime
Westbrook.
game.
Russell Westbrook is an MVP, and he also had triple doubles since average of triple double first time
Kirk
since Oscar
Cousins,
Robbins.
but that's what Kirk
Like,
Cousins.
that's a
he always
disrespect to
puts
Russ.
Up, he always puts up great numbers, but it doesn't equate to winning. You know why? Because when the game is on, there's a difference between putting up great numbers and making game-winning
I just
plays.
want to say
Kirk
this
does
is all
not make
ironic
game-winning
coming
plays.
off of Kirk Cousins winning the game with his arm last week. Just want to say that.
Against who? Who was it
Yeah.
against?
The Chargers. That's not
Okay,
some
the
throwaway
Chargers.
team.
Yeah,
The-
I wouldn't say that was a watch. Yeah, that
the
wasn't a
floating
pushover
Chargers.
team, but they.
The floating
Okay.
Chargers.
All right, Kasim, who you got, sir? Who you got in this game?
Floating Chargers.
I mean, I need
Come on
JJ,
now.
Justin Jefferson to cook, but give me the Packers.
Packers. And Greg went with the Packers, right?
Yeah, I think AJ Dillon is gonna kind of show why
Okay.
Aaron Jones might be expendable.
So I kind of think I saved this matchup for last. You guys could tell me if this is going to be the game.
Woo! I love this game. I'm gonna love this game.
Cowboys
Right here.
versus Chiefs. Many
Oh,
have said
forgot
that the
about this one.
Cowboys haven't really played any competition, but coming in with the 6-4 Chiefs just seems to be a good game for them to try to put their stomp on this season. Everyone's going Cowboys, except Declan went with the Chiefs, and Chuck went with the Chiefs. Paul.
Okay, it means we like junior year high school baseball, baby. I'm going Chiefs. I love the Dallas Cowboys. I told y'all I think Dallas might be coming out the NFC. Road game in Arrowhead, primetime football. I think the Chiefs are revived. They are rejuvenated. I got Peppa Pig in the building with me. You know what I'm saying? Here's what I'm gonna tell y'all. It's funny how the Chiefs went from the talk of the town, the laughing stock of the National Football League, to back to being Super Bowl favorites. That just showed you the funny business we're dealing with in the media. The Chiefs are
Were they the
real, and
laughing
you know,
stock?
and
I
you
think
know
that's a
they
little
were the
extreme.
laughing stock. And you know who's realer, Carl?
That's extreme.
Patrick fucking Mahomes.
Okay.
He will slice and dice, and he gonna carve up that Dallas defense this week. Give me the Chiefs, baby.
Greg.
Hey, Trav, they were the laughing stock. That's all they talked about.
Who
Was
was
the Chiefs.
laughing?
The
Who
Chiefs
was
in their
laughing at the
turnovers.
Chiefs?
That's all
Give
you
me-
heard
Who
on
was laughing
TV.
at
Yeah, I don't think anybody was laughing, Paul. I think they were
Right,
concerned.
They were
Concerned.
Yeah,
That's
concerned.
what I was
concerned, but I don't think they
would
were
say that.
laughing.
Calling them a
But,
laughing stock. is
Give
extreme,
me the
bro.
Cowboys.
It's
I
still the
think
Chiefs.
Dak is on his prove it mission. I think with the Chiefs' offensive line kind of being inconsistent, whenever you get a decent pass rush to Mahomes this season, that's when he's making mistakes. And the Cowboys do have ball hawking corners that will pick him off in those moments. So I think we got a shootout in Arrowhead, but give me the Cowboys.
Team?
Yeah, I was up and down with this one. I was up and down till I got off of work. And you know what? Give me the Cowboys. Run the ball. They run the ball. Get Patrick Mahomes sitting there on the sidelines, and then when he get out there to play, like you said, like Greg said, got the ball hawks out there. Got Trayvon Diggs. I hope I said the name right. And
He better not.
the Chiefs are coming. The Chiefs is coming.
No route today.
Go ahead.
I mean, the Chiefs is coming, but not the Chiefs are coming. The Chiefs are picking it up, just not tonight, just not this week.
All right, Travis.
First of all, do we know anybody at Fox? Because I don't want to say this. Man, why is this game not the Sunday night game? That annoys me. But
this is prime time is 4:00 on Sundays, bro. That's why they always in that 4:00 slot since Tony Romo.
This should be a Sunday night game, but this is gonna be a tough one because they have two high-powered offenses. The Chiefs' defense is struggling right now. They've been struggling. They've kind of hopefully turned it around a little bit. Trayvon Diggs, go ahead. Like Paul said, go ahead, play around if you want to today. You'll see Tyreek Hill going over the top of you. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go Cowboys because I think their defense is a little better than the Chiefs.
Did the Chiefs have Sunday Night Football last?
They should have flexed. They should have flexed.
I think they did have
but
Sunday night last.
Yeah,
night.
but
that's
this
probably
is
why.
Cowboys.
Yeah, they don't get the
versus
back.
this is Cowboys versus Chiefs. Come on.
Also, I
They
just
should
like to
have
say
flexed this
that.
game, right?
So Travis, you went with the Cowboys?
Pittsburgh and Chargers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cowboys on this one because of the defense. I think their defense is a little better than the Chiefs' defense.
There's a couple games they could have flexed to Sunday night. Who's gonna see Steelers and Chargers?
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead, Greg.
Oh, real quick. There's no Amari Cooper for Dallas, but I don't think that means much because Michael Gallup slots right into that wide receiver 2 role. And I do see CeeDee Lamb kind of taking the top off this defense, especially with Adam Sorensen having the year he's having. And I would like to say one last thing. I beat Travis. I won 6 straight. Holla at me.
He did. It went down into the fourth quarter of Monday night, man.
All right. So before
went off and he got the W.
Let me just say one more thing real quick. Because Kasim mentioned the point that I like to talk about when I talk about the Cowboys. The only shot Dallas has tonight, this afternoon, is if they give 21 to football. Unfortunately, Kellen Moore likes to air the ball out with Dak Prescott. You do that against this team, you're going to find yourself having 3 and outs. And we know the Chiefs is going to go down the field and score. Andy Reid, you might see Andy Reid's best work today, this season. You're going to see Andy Reid's best work today.
All right, guys.
I said do a little running back by committee. Elliott, and then you got Pollard in there, and then with Greg mentioning the receivers, the X factor could be Cedric Wilson in that mix.
For sure, in the slot, absolutely.
So we got the Thanksgiving special week lineup. Smoke and Mirrors tomorrow. Tuesday is the Fan Zone. Wednesday is the regular show. Thursday is our Thanksgiving special show, which will feature all of the hit list shows in 1 hour and a half Thanksgiving special starting at 11 a.m. with Smoke and Mirrors starting it off. Then the Fan Zone, then we go to our main panel. So please make sure you join us. And then Friday back for Smoke and Mirrors. Are you guys doing Smoke and Mirrors on Black Friday, or are you guys gonna be too busy?
Nah, I don't think we're gonna be because that's a travel day for me.
All right.
Greg trying to buy a new TV on Black Friday. It's not a zoo out here in Texas.
He said,
Texas,
I'm trying to buy a TV. I ain't trying to be on
You can
TV.
walk right in the Best Buy.
We'll keep the fans posted.
So that definitely kicks off the holiday season. I'm sure. Well, Paul already has his holiday kicked off since like last month, so we already know how he goes over there. But Kasim, thank you for joining us, sir. We really appreciate the love and always supporting of the brand. You always pull up in the comments. Definitely thank you for coming on here. I hope you had a good time. You guys enjoy the games. I'll be keeping track of the games on here. And Trav, we need to get you on Smoke and Mirrors to talk about Kirk Cousins and why you're so.
That's a fact. We definitely got to.
Definitely
gonna set that up.
Gonna get smoked on Smoke and Mirrors. Stop playing.
Gladly. I'll probably have fresh ammo after today's game. No one has.
Hey, Carl. I don't know if you've seen the finale, but is they gonna do him like they did Lamar?
Listen. I didn't watch it yet, son. But listen.
I'm about to watch that.
Comes back today too. Power Book 2 comes back with Tariq today.
I caught both of those already, bro.
I was trying to watch that. I was trying to watch it today. I was trying to watch BMF today.
BMF. I think I got like 3 episodes to finish it. I'm gonna try to finish it today. Go ahead.
I know I picked the Packers, but for the debate's sake of Smoke and Mirrors, I want to see Kirk Cousins go off.
I doubt it.
Listen,
make sure that happens
against another good quarterback.
Make sure that happens soon. Listen, maybe tomorrow.
If he letting JJ eat, I'm with it.
You guys take care. I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, fellas.